welcome to Paper Crafting with Angelina. Today I'm going to share with you how I created this very simple card just using one stamp set and a few inks. So let's get started. Okay, I'm starting off with a standard A2 size card, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Now I'm going to be using my Art Philosophy cartridge in order to cut out 2 of the images from this stamp set, and this stamp set is just for you. I'm going to be cutting out this flower background as well as this 1-inch circle. This will be cut out at 2 1/2, and again this is going to be a 1-inch circle. I'm going to use this stamp, the leaf, this decorative petal, and a note for you sentiment. So first I'm going to start off by sticking this card down so that it doesn't lift up while I'm working on it. Since this is a simple just card that goes straight onto the card base, I need to do that. Typically you see me doing cards that are on panels. So the colors I'm going to be using today are Buttercup, Pear, Blush, Smoothie, and Black. I'm going to keep a little baby wipe close by to make sure I keep my fingers nice and clean when I'm doing this. So here's the little image that I stamped or cut out with the Art Philosophy cartridge. I'm going to stamp it on the petal base on the card and on here, and you'll see why I'm going to do it on the card. But on the card I'm going to stamp off because I just want it to be a very light image. I actually like that it's light, so I'm going to do that as well on here. With these clear stamps, it's just so easy to line everything up and stamp. I may have messed, there we go. Okay, so now I've got my piece there. And now you're going to see the reason I did that. I want to know where this is going to be placed when I actually mount it back onto the card. Because that's important for me to know where to place the leaves that I'm going to stamp. I'm stamping the leaves in Pear. What it's real important to do is when you stamp up your stamp, make sure you don't have any ink on the edges. Clean it off. So now we'll go ahead and put that here. So that's my trick for getting the leaves placed properly. So we've got that. And now I'm going to move this to the side and go ahead and get my stamping done on this one. With the flower, I'm going to be using the blush. And then what I'm going to do is just gently roll the edge of the petal into the sorbet ink, smoothie ink, excuse me. I'm going to place that onto the stamp. And then I'll do that again. Make sure there's nothing on the block. Okay, so I have that all stamped. Next we're just going to take our 1-inch circle and stamp at the center of the flower. And that I'm going to be using Buttercup. There we go. And then I just am going to attach a sparkle to that. I'm going to use a bigger one this time. There we go. I'm going to attach that to our flower base with just a little bit of the 3D tape. And then I'm going to put 3 pieces of the 3D tape onto the petals. Okay, got those ready. Now the last thing I need to do here is stamp the sentiment. I'm going to be using the black ink to do that. Again, I want to make sure that I get all this ink off. I don't know why, but whenever I ink up stamps, I tend to get it all over the place. And then we'll just put our little sentiment here. Here we go. Okay, now we can attach the little pieces that we created. And again, I get to line them up with the stamped image there. That way these leaves just come out perfect. We've got our little center to our flower. And there you go. A very simple card. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see the measurements and details, please head over to my blog at papercraftingwithangelina.blogspot.com. I really enjoy reading all of your comments and I appreciate the thumbs up. Please subscribe and I will see you very soon. Happy paper crafting.